Hi, welcome to my April vlog. I have a lot of fun and exciting things coming up in the month of April, so I thought it'd be a great time to vlog. Ideally, I would like to do these vlogs once a month, but it's so hard to remember to film, especially because I'm primarily on TikTok, so to catch something vertically and horizontally, something I'm still working on. So right now I'm on my way to New York City for the weekend. I've been sick all week. I just have like a stuffy nose and I'm not sure if it's allergies or something I caught when we were in Florida last week for a work trip. But I've been on meds all week and it's definitely getting better, but I'm so weird about drinking alcohol while on meds. So this weekend I will not be taking anything. I just get so in my head about it. I'd rather have a stuffy nose than a panic attack. So excited to be bringing you guys along with me. I'm seeing my first actual Broadway show on Broadway Street, so I'm so excited. And it just so happens to be my favorite movie, The Great Gatsby, so I'm over the moon. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can this weekend. It is Monday, April 7th. I just got back from New York last night around dinner time, and I am usually someone who immediately unpacks as soon as their foot steps through the door, but yesterday I didn't. I think since after we finished up dinner, we started doing a puzzle that I got them from the Met. It's only 500 pieces, but it took so long. It was so tedious. That took up like my whole night. I did not unpack. I usually unpack as soon as I walk through the door because I feel like all my products being in my suitcase is like inconvenient when I need them in like the bathroom. But yesterday that was not the case, which is so unlike me. So that's a today's problem. This is what we're looking at. New York was so fun. It was so nice seeing everyone. I got to see all my girlfriends, which I did not vlog any of. But we just got drinks for a little and caught up. It was pretty rainy the whole time while I was there, but it was still a great time. New York for me is just such a hectic city. And I know that is for a lot of people, but like I don't necessarily see the charm of it. I don't know, I could never live in New York. It's good to go time to time and visit all the people that do live in New York, but it is not a city for me. I could not handle that, and those who do are very impressive. So I want to unpack all my things, but I'm leaving for Vegas on Friday, so it's almost like I shouldn't unpack most of them because they'll just be getting repacked to come with me, so it shouldn't actually take that long. I think my favorite thing about going on trips is planning the outfits for them. We have a show one night, but other than that, we're not doing anything extreme. I still like to dress up in all the sparkles. It is so funny because my notes app, everything that happens in my brain goes on my notes app. So I already started listing out some outfit ideas of things that I want. It just is a lot less chaotic than going blankly into your closet and being like, okay, what do I have? TikTok is like my #1 search engine. Whenever I need some advice or like places to go, I always go to TikTok. We have like restaurants or things to do in Vegas while we were there, and I saw so many speakeasies and I'm so excited. I hope we can go to a couple of them. I should preference that I'm going with my family, so some of these speakeasies were a little scandalous that I don't think would be our vibe. Officially all packed. We leave tomorrow for the airport, but not till a little bit later, so I do have some time tomorrow. But I'm just doing some last minute prep. I'm going to self-tan. As you can see behind me, I have the sleep sack already. And then I'm just going to paint my nails, both my hands and feet. I think the flight is about 6 hours. Like I said, we don't leave till later, so we're getting in, I want to say 11 o'clock their time. It's a 3-hour time difference. So I'm going to try to stay up the whole flight so I can sleep once I get there, because I do not want any jet lag, especially since it is such a short trip. We're only there for like 3 days, really. Good morning. Woke up in Vegas. I did stay up for the whole flight and it was great because then I just fell right to sleep when we got here. Wait, this color difference from my self-tan to my face. But on the flight, I usually like go through all the movie selections and write in my notes app like which ones interest me to watch. And yesterday I had 3. I had Dirty Dancing, Moana 2, and Mufasa. I didn't think I've ever saw Dirty Dancing, and then I put it on and 2 minutes into it I was like, I have seen this. So that was a no. And then I tried to watch Moana 2, but it just wasn't the vibe for the moment. I needed something like a little bit more gripping. So I turned on the show Paradise, and if you haven't watched it, you absolutely should. It was so good. I just finished it on the plane. It's one of those short series that's like 1 season, 8 episodes, and I love those. Definitely leads you thinking there's gonna be a season 2 though, so let me show you a little bit of our view. The other room has a lot better of a view, but to get the gist, that's the strip. We're like perpendicular to it. And then the closest hotel that I would say like is known, the Planet Hollywood. We have a helicopter tour this morning to go to the Grand Canyon, so I'm going to shower for that, and then I'm gonna give you guys a room tour because I've never stayed in a suite like this. This is so big. There's 3 bedrooms total. We had some extra points that are gonna expire, so we figured why not ball out. Here's a little fit check for the helicopter tour. Ignore the shoes. I didn't want to bring another pair of sneakers just for this one outfit. And even though it is very hot in Vegas, we are going to the bottom of the canyon, so that gets a lot chillier, which is why I have this. But I think the real feel out today is like above 100. It is way too hot for me. I'm not a fan of heat. Didn't get to filming the room tour earlier, so let's do that now. You walk in this door and have a little hallway, and then there's 2 doors. And in this door, you have like a full kitchen, living area. This pulls out to a couch. You have a bedroom and then a bathroom. This door, in here you have a full dining table, living area. Of course the master's is on, and this also pulls out into a bed as well. Bedroom with a view of the strip, and then you have another bathroom, very spacious, and I love that this tub also has a view of the strip. And then coming back through the whole little living area, there's another full kitchen, bathroom again, and then another bedroom. This one has 2 queen beds. Again, great view. And then here's just a little outfit before we go out. We did the helicopter tour and it was outstanding. It was so cool. It literally looked like a green screen. Like, it looked so fake. It was breathtaking. It felt like you were in a movie. I can't describe it. It was so cool. Now we're just going to walk the strip. I think we're gonna go through the Miracle Mile, which is in Planet Hollywood, which is right next to us. See what that's about, because we're hoping to have dinner there tonight. There's this cool spot that I found on TikTok that I've been seeing for so long. I need to try it. And then we're just gonna come back, get ready for dinner, and casino hop, all that fun stuff. I also forgot to show, I'm wearing these little earrings that are lightning bolts. I thought they were very Vegas themed. Little outfit of the night. Very Vegas, very fun. I actually don't think I mentioned this, but I gave up heat on my hair for Lent because I've been trying to grow my hair out for so long. So this is what we're working with, but it will have to do. Good morning. It is Sunday. We're gonna head over to Caesar's Palace for breakfast. I'm so excited. I saw this place all over TikTok, and you'll hear me say that a lot because most of my research gets done on TikTok. I just find it so easy because it shows you exactly what you're looking for. You don't have to do much digging. This is called Cafe Lola, and it looks super aesthetic and girly, but I also heard that the food is amazing. They really do up the artwork on their drinks, so I'm very excited, even though I don't drink coffee. Let me show you a little outfit of the day. I'm doing these cat eye sunglasses, one because I just read a book that says that they're good for my face shape, so I'm testing them out, and I've had these. I also feel like they're very Vegas-y. Wearing this cute little polka dot skirt, and I just got some bedangles on. Cute. We got back from Vegas today at 8 a.m. I swear flying nowadays is so unreliable. Our flight was supposed to take off at 3:10 p.m. yesterday, and it kept getting delayed, so they rebooked us on a flight till 9 a.m. this morning, and that just didn't really work with our schedules. So we got on another flight last night at 11:57 p.m. So we were in the airport for 12 hours waiting for this flight. It was a lot. And then we took a red-eye overnight and landed in Boston at 8 a.m. So today was very much a rest day. I was in and out of naps all day, but I did unpack and do my laundry, so I'm ready to get back into things tomorrow. I also booked a massage, but I have one more trip in April still, so I'm waiting till after that. I also booked a haircut because I think since we were in like the desert, my hair was dry, but now that I'm back, it like doesn't feel like that anymore. But I am kind of due because my last haircut was 3 months ago, and since I'm on a hair health journey of wanting to grow it out, I want to be preventative of the split ends. I also haven't gotten my color done since November, which you can definitely tell, but I'm kind of liking the natural look to it. So I don't know, I'm just kind of riding it out until I get sick of it. I am also kind of intrigued to see in the summer if this all gets naturally highlighted. Tomorrow I have a lot of work to catch up on. I have a dentist appointment. I have a lot of TikToks that I need to make. I have like no more in the queue. Some are with brands, so they're more on a deadline. The other ones are just personal. And then I want to try this hair removal cream. It's supposed to be better for like sensitivity. And I've tried laser, but I have blonde hair, so it just doesn't really work. The waxing was just such a hassle and so messy. So hopefully this works because I'm really getting sick of shaving. Every time I come back from a trip, I have so many packages. So if you want to see a haul of all of that, it'll be posted on my TikTok, Julie Grimes 15. Go give me a follow on there. I post daily, so a lot more frequently than YouTube. We have Easter this weekend, which I don't really have extended family that lives near us, so it's just the 4 of us. I'm so excited for a chill and relaxing holiday. But yeah, April is flying by. I realized I didn't take a single clip talking to the camera in Pittsburgh, so I'm going to do a little recap now while editing just to break it up a little bit. So I flew to Pittsburgh on Thursday the 24th to visit some friends. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that my big and my sorority lives in Pittsburgh. It's so wild. On the flight to Pittsburgh, I sat next to my friend's cousin. I ended up talking like the whole entire trip. It was so fun. I feel like I never sit next to people my own age on a flight. Anyway, the first night in Pittsburgh, we just had a super chill night. We made pizza, sat by the fire, and just caught up. It was very cozy and relaxed vibes. The second night we went out to dinner and some bars, and that was a great time, but we really had our fun-filled day on Saturday. We started with brunch, then went to a farmer's market. We did an escape room. We crushed it. We were 20 minutes late and finished 20 minutes early, so it only took us 20 minutes to do the whole entire thing, which if you've done an escape room before, you know, it's kind of impressive because there's some that I do that we don't even make it out. After that, we went to like an arcade bar type vibe for a quick bite, some drinks, played pool, candlestick bowling. I think candlestick bowling is so much harder than regular bowling. I am not good at it. And after that, we went to a golf simulator before going to dinner, and then we ended our night at some bars before heading home. We did a lot this day. So my Sunday was pretty much recovering from my Saturday. Then I flew back Monday morning at like 6 a.m. and my poor father had to not only drop me off in rush hour traffic going into Boston, but also pick me up in rush hour traffic. He is a saint for that. Thanks so much for watching my April vlog. I try to make these videos a little bit longer of a style, but it is so much harder than it seems. But I am getting better at remembering to film horizontally. Now I just need to remember to like talk to the camera more when I'm out, instead of like all the short clips of things that we're doing like TikTok style more. We're learning. It's a work in progress. We're getting there. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.